Hi everyone, welcome to Boxing Block Center, the home of Nigerian African boxing. And please, if you're new to this channel, make sure you click the like and of course the subscribe button right now. Let's talk some boxing. Big ups to one of the subscribers to the channel that sent me the link to this video. The video of Lawrence Okolie being open to fighting Anthony Joshua if an opportunity presents itself. And the guy told me to talk about it. On this channel, I've interviewed Lawrence Okolie before, once. He gave me the platform to do so. Of course, it wasn't an easy interview to get. So Okolie at that time was very kind of one of the hottest hottest guys in the cruiserweight division, then knocking people out. And I asked him about Anthony Joshua and his connection with Joshua, and he told me, listen, Joshua is an inspiration, and of course he doesn't see himself fighting against Joshua. He also talked about that before in an interview where he mentioned that even his own mom wouldn't want to see that fight either. That his own mom would support Joshua over him. But yeah, that's a Nigerian spirit right there. But something happened. I don't know what happened, because I know that Joshua supported Lawrence Okolie from day one. Gave him multiple fights. Made Eddie Hearn sign Okolie, put him on and stuff like that. And I don't know what happened between them, but we know something happened, and that changed everything. Okay. Now, I'm not a fan of Nigerians fighting Nigerians, because I'm a patriotic Nigerian, you know. And in this scenario, I had to watch the video. Okolie didn't bring it up. Okolie is now ranked number 5th in the heavyweight division. We know is now with Frank Warren, and he vacated his Bridgerweight WBC title, and is ranked high, you know, by WBC. And also he wants to fight. His main aim is to fight the likes of Ajit Kabayer, Joseph Parker, Jilei Zhang, and everyone else. He didn't mention Joshua's name, but he was like asked whether he would be open to that, and he said yes, compared to the past where he said no, that is not doing that. Well, Okolie, I can tell, wants to be his own boss, you know, his own boss. Basically, Okolie has managed to put himself at a places himself where, like, where, you know, a lot of people didn't believe for him to be today, because Okolie's style is not the most appealing style. It's got huge power. It's got that wilder kind of power, but his style is different from that of Wilder's, you know. And he's not a guy that would wow you. Like, he's not the most technical fighter, but he's got something in him, and that is that power. His last fight, I watched it. I was quite impressed, you know, because all odds was against him when he had that fight. And when I look at Okolie, I tend to think, okay, this guy right here should be a world champion, but will he? Now he's in the big boy league, which means he will get to prove himself. With Frank Warren, I don't know how that will play out, because Frank Warren is not really known to be someone, you know, that puts you in hard fights. Frank Warren, like, he tends to put you in fights you know that you would win, or you can win. So yeah, I'm just looking at what he said and stuff like that. I think as a fighter, when someone asks you, would you like to do, if a fight was offered to you, would you take it? Of course, as a fighter, you would take it. But I don't think it's not what listen, as a Nigerian, I don't want to see that fight. It's not. Also, Joshua is an A-class fighter. I tend to notice something now. Everybody thinks they have a chance against Joshua since his last fight, because they know the Joshua that fought Dubois is not the real Joshua. Not that Joshua would know. Because Joshua, I don't remember the time Joshua didn't put his hands up in the fight and made so much mistakes, you know, to the point where I was like wondering, like, Joshua fought like an amateur, which that's not really what Joshua does. So it kind of like made me, yeah, think to myself, does Joshua still want it? But Okolie, you know, saying, yeah, he's open to fighting Joshua. I mean, he's a fighter. He should feel confident in fighting anyone. But I would say, don't buy the hands that fed you. Because Joshua, like, I knew Okolie via Joshua, you know, and Hearn. And I know there's someone that worked with Okoli and Joshua, whom I spoke with, and he told me how Joshua made sure Okoli was signed to Matro with Eddie Hearn. I think Eddie Hearn is actually the reason why Okoli and Joshua fell off. Because Okoli was signed to Joshua's management team, 2-5 identity. And any fighter, most fighters that are signed there also fight in Matchroom, right? But I also promoted by Matchroom because Joshua management company is to manage the fighter, you know, present offers, work on contracts. But the promoter is Eddie Hearn. So Eddie Hearn has actually made a lot of people that were close to Joshua now turn their back on him. I don't know if it did it intentionally, but that's what I'm seeing. That's my observation so far. Martin Okoli and Joshua were very close. And then Eddie Hearn cut him off. And 2-5 identity cut him off. And then these guys become enemies of Joshua. Joe Joyce and Joshua, I don't know if they're still close, but I know they used to be close because Joshua went to the Olympics to support Joe Joyce then, Rio Olympics, and stuff like that, you know. It is just crazy how people change, situation change, and stuff like that. I'm proud of Okolie though. Okolie has managed to he's managed to do something for himself. He's done something for himself as a fighter. Like he's put himself in a position where, you know, he can say, yeah, I've tried my best. He's now also a business owner as well. Yeah. But he didn't, in as much as he is a world champ, he's a two-division world champion. The name Okolie is not a household name anywhere. And that's the thing. Well, hopefully his mind is staying in boxing. I would love to see his next fight. I think it's going to be against a low-level opposition, though, but we'll see. What do you guys make of this? There is no permanent friends in boxing, no permanent enemy in boxing. Joshua is a very lovely person. He's a guy that gives everyone a chance to be close to him. I don't think Joshua has betrayed anyone yet. Nobody has ever complained to me that Joshua betrayed them. Yeah, so I don't know. It's just funny that all these guys are now open to fighting Joshua because they fell out or something happened. It's crazy, guys. What do you guys make of this? Do you want to see the fight? For my opinion, I don't want to see Okolie fight Joshua. Stylistically, it's not an appealing fight because Okolie's style is different, and it wouldn't make Joshua look good anyways. And Joshua wouldn't get any credit by beating Okolie. That's facts. But we'll see. Stay tuned and stay blessed. God bless you. Cheers.